Hello everyone, how's it going? So today I bring you all a video on a cool knife that I picked up. I pretty much got this knife for free because I had some points on a website where I usually buy all my guns and my ammo and stuff. I didn't even know they did a point system. Turns out I got an email. I had like 600 points there, equaled out to like $45. So I picked up a knife and we're gonna check it out. Alright, so after looking through their entire website for a knife that I really wanted to review that was in the $40 price range, I came out with this SR1 LITE. I think the total ended up being $42 shipped to my house, so we're gonna get into this thing and see how good or bad of a decision I made when I bought this. So real quick, I want to read you all the warranty stuff. It just says they stand behind their products 100%, and if there's anything wrong with the workmanship or materials, they will cover it. So this doesn't have like a warranty, kind of like my SE that has an unconditional lifetime warranty. If you use it and break it under normal use, they'll replace it. This one, not the case, but at least if it has any defects, they'll replace it. And there's plenty of videos and pictures and stuff online. I actually saw a review of this knife the other day. I wasn't really searching for it, but I saw it. And this guy hangs like 350 pounds from the back end of this knife. So it sounds like to me like it's pretty good. Anyway, let's get into the box and then we'll see how this goes. So I was using my SE4 to open the box earlier, but it's kind of too big to be opening this little case, so I'm gonna use my Leatherman. This is a Leatherman Rev, and I really enjoy this thing. It's a really nice multi-tool to have. So it just comes in a nice little cardboard box. Has a picture of it, the knife. It's actually a really cool box. It's not, you know, a plain little box that they always send. And it comes bubble wrapped. And here we go. Wow. So first impressions, this thing is definitely bigger and heavier than I thought it was going to be. Really big and heavy knife. Look at how thick that is. The clip feels nice and sturdy. It's like almost too sturdy. I can't even open it with my finger, but at least you know it's not going to fall out of your pocket. Cold steel. So this is 8CR14 MOV steel, made in Taiwan. This is the SR1 LITE. They do have the normal SR1. That one costs around 160 bucks. This one is a light version. It weighs around 1 ounce less, a little less than 1 ounce less. So it's not light because of the weight, it's more because of the materials they use, but it still feels very premium. It still feels very, very solid. We'll see how sharp it is. It doesn't feel extremely sharp out of the box like when my SE shipped or anything like that, but we're still gonna give it a test. We'll do a little paper test. So it's actually pretty sharp. Did a good job there. Have some paracord here. Cut right through. We'll cut double strand now. Well, I didn't hold it properly, but that was my fault, but it did cut. No issues. This thing is, I mean, it's a little longer than I thought it would be, a little heavier, but seems like it'll do a good job. Very solid lockup. The button, it's a little sharp, honestly, right here, where you press it to drop the blade. So I will say this, it needs a little bit of work, and I don't think it's gonna cut my finger, but it almost feels like it can give you like a kind of like a paper cut, but obviously metal. We'll see. Then let's see how you blade does drop. As long as you keep it here under the finger guard, you're fine. So you can close this with one hand, which is nice. You just kind of shake it a little bit. So even though it is a large knife, you can handle it with one hand, no problem. The grip feels good. Isn't going to slip out of your hand. And it has double thumb studs, so one on each side, so you can use either hand to open this thing. I say for the money, for 40 bucks, this seems like a really good, solid choice. If you want a really thick blade with the solid locking mechanism, this is the way to go. And the clip, you can change it to this side. So you're limited to tip up carry, basically is what I'm trying to say. You can't do the tip down, but you can flip it from one side to the other. So if you're a lefty or a righty, you can switch this, no problem. It does have a lanyard hole right here, so you can put some paracord through it, do whatever you need to do, a bungee. And it just looks like you can remove the thumb stud and change it out for something else if you want. But I guess I'm gonna carry this for a month or so, and then I'll let y'all know how it held up. But I really don't think I'm gonna have any issues with it, besides that it's a little too large. But still, I'm gonna EDC this, and then I'll do a follow-up video. If any of y'all are interested in purchasing this knife, I did find it at a really good price, cheaper than dirt. I usually buy a lot of my stuff from them, and they do have a good selection of knives. I really didn't think they had a bunch of knives, but they actually do. So, I mean, if y'all want to go check them out, and it's cool that they do the point system, so. Alright, well, I'll see you on the next video.